Right, we're live. Got some interesting stuff to bring you. Oh, feedback. Got my mic on. If the volume and the sound starts offending you, please let me know and I'll turn it off. I don't normally have it on. Why's my TV not working? Oh, bizarre. Hope it ain't died. Oh, it might have just died. My TV might have died. I don't know. I'll have to check it out in a minute. Anyway, I want to bring you some what's going on right now. It does seem to me that I'm going to try and find this on Facebook first. Let me just jump over there. I'll be with you. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to jump on. It appears, it does appear, ladies and gentlemen, that the people of my country are finally having their backbone reintroduced. Surgical procedure. It's quite painless. There's a lot going on today, ladies and gentlemen, up and down this country, let me tell you. I think we've all finally had enough. So I want to bring this to you as it's happening. As it's happening. Northern. Actually, it's probably not good to do Jimmy Savile anymore. Yeah, Jimmy the Saint. Right, okay. So it's a bit troubling, isn't it, really? Who we got in here? Here we go. Bosh. Let's screen share. Right. Who we got in the room? Eyes away. Right. I'm going to go straight over. The police are a shameful group of people in this country. Really are. I'm quite sick of them, to be fair. Right. I'm just connecting with this. Hopefully you can see this. This is live right now. Live right now.
Let's go down here, son.
Hang on, we're just buffering or doing whatever. Hang on. Hang on, people. It's because I live in country, you know. Why is that not... actually, that's not a live stream, is it? Let's just come back out of that. It might play a bit quicker. So Jo Drayson, she's down there. Why is this playing up? Come on. Let me come back out of that and we'll start and load it again. Press escape. Bear with me, people. I'm not a BBC, ITV. I never claimed to be. I'm an amateur. So, Jason is live now. So this is live. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to turn my thing on so I can see what you can see. Hopefully. Oh, God. It's playing up, isn't it? 2 seconds. Bear with me. Just bear with me. The thing is, right, you'll never find justice in a world where criminals make the rules. How more aptly is that put? You can't put that any more aptly than that, can you? Bear with me. I'm going to get back to this live streaming feed. I think why it's hanging on to that is it wants you to notice. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why this is playing up today. This is really playing up. Jesus Jones, Premier in his mecha symbol. Oh dear. Why can't I find it now? Jamie Grind was live. My gorgeous mate, Jamie boy. Hang on. I can't find it. Let me try and find Joe now. Joe. Right, here we go. I'm going to jump over to her page and see if I can bring this to you live. A lot of patriots turning out, eh? Come on. Jo Drayson. Very good woman. Lovely woman, Joe. Beautiful, beautiful soul. Let's see if she's still live now. Yes, she is. Look at me go. Right, I should be able to bring these scenes to you straight away. Once it loads up, Del boy.
Right. As we know, like I say, I'm not a good speaker when it comes to standing up and talking. I'm going to hand everything over to Simon and to people.
This is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Stories to tell. Like I say,
Patriots are rising. Trust me, we've had enough. God bless them.
This year. And over the last, since 2018,
we're the real news, ladies and gentlemen. You want to share this to your friends and families.
Hello, Schmidt-up. And the government has done nothing to address the situation. There's no hope for mental
Hello,
health.
Durfee.
There's no hope for PTSD. Apart from veterans that are starting up.
This is live, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, we've got a rough rate around 13,500 veterans on the.
There's old Den Cumberpatch.
And you've seen it for yourself on the social media. You've got these people coming over in rubber dinghies and they're getting 5-star hotels with checks. Now listen, there's nothing racist about that. Look after your own first, especially veterans. And we're here to you, Boris Johnson and Close the Boy.
Durf, if you go on to Joe's page, look, if you go to Joe's profile, I'm just highlighting it here for you.
And you can keep sending the police around reporting the correct, but here I am again.
If you go on her page,
it's time for us all to stand. This should have been done years ago. All right. There is so much going on behind the scenes, and like I say, it's time for us all to come out and stand together. We've got kids being abused. We've got kids. I can't believe it. Where's Bella? Bella, just come here. Bella's one of the bravest veterans.
go on, Bella. You're welcome, Durfee. Oh, a bit of wind. They've got a bit of wind up there, though.
Because even today, as I speak, I've got to put all my dogs away in the kennels because I've had my house threatened to be burnt down today, right? So you know we're touching cooking. We're touching people higher up, and they want us to keep us quiet, and we ain't staying quiet.
No. Whee! This is just the start, guys.
And I'll say it again. If we have to take a look into our own hands to get things done, then that's what we'll do.
Bless her.
I'll tell the story. We've had around about 200 other veterans come forward.
This is what I'm talking about. Check this out. Isn't that a lovely scene, right? Isn't that beautiful?
5 years ago, he had his 2 kids taken off him just because he was diagnosed with PTSD. Now, veterans need kids to get through life.
Amen.
All right, that's what holds the family together. That's what keeps us all going. And you wonder why there's so many suicides. Well, we're gradually finding out now a lot of the suicides are to do with the kids that are being taken away from veterans. All right, and that's not just veterans. That's all of us in our own communities that are losing their kids. They're having enforced adoptions. You're going to hear some amazing stories from some brave kids here. And I mean, don't applaud me, applaud these kids that are going to tell you the stories.
We're too big now, people. We're all coming together. God bless thee. God bless him.
Hi guys, Maverick Veteran here.
Hey.
I've always tried not to take life too seriously because nobody gets out alive anyway. However, I'm having to change your heart and I'm going to become more serious, more radical. And we're going to show it together we can sort this shit out. 2020 has been a difficult year for most people with the lockdown. NI veterans that have been accused of alleged crimes 30, 40, 50 years ago while serving in the province should bow now. Sure. And their court cases, and they should.
You're going to shut that down a second. Manchester protests are marching on the BBC. Really good, diverse group of people have come out today. Well done to all. So it looks like the BBC are going to get hit today as well, ladies and gentlemen, for their silence on child abuse. Love and respect to all.
The Special Air Service and the Special.
Look at the police, like they're all like ballerinas now, aren't they? Look. The police do make me laugh. They really do. They become ballerinas when there's loads of us. Just direct traffic. Come on, traffic. Come on. It's funny.
They all need to know their fate, and they need to know their fate as quickly as possible.
This country's changing, ladies and gentlemen, really quickly now.
Not guilty. No case to answer.
Can you hear it?
Right, we've lost an elderly lady called Jean.
Guys, I'll tell you something now, right?
They go up. Crisis over.
When the country and the people really do get to see what's been going on to the people, it's going to shock them. I tell you, it's going to shock them.
And the replies to those reviews should be out.
We're too loud now. We're too loud. We're making too much.
But the latest intel states that they want to cut.
We're making too much of an impact.
25%. They want to get rid of the parachute regiment. They want to get rid of the Royal Marine Commander.
Well, I'm going to just Super Soldier Bean there, ex-veteran. I've met Beanie. He's a good lad. We can't just sit on our hands no more, ladies and gentlemen. Now, look, I said the other day, someone said to me, "You're coming on this protest, that protest." I've been in the game for a long time, you know. I've been a long time speaking out about what's going on in my country and how our public servants are really screwing us over. And I'm someone that works with my hands, you know. I like construction. I like seeing results. I like things looking clean and tidy. I hate destruction. I hate all the smashing up of buildings and smashing up of police and the police cars. I detest that with a passion. But it doesn't mean to say I'm a pussy. I want my country back. And this is how we get it back, with massive groups of people like this that are turning out now. We're too noisy now. There's too many of us, I think, that are now all coming together. Now, when the time comes when people decide that protesting isn't working, when they decide that we actually need to be a bit more proactive, we need to start up in the game, then I'm all in. And I will turn out to as many as I can, ladies and gentlemen, trust me. Because I want my country back. I want the people safe. I want the people loved. I want them respected. I want the honour, the integrity, and all that nice stuff put back in this country. So aimless protesting, not for me. But once people decide, and this is what I'm hearing through the grapevine now for everybody, is that they're all deciding to want to come together, then I'm all in. Because we are no longer we're no longer silent. No, the silent majority is no longer silent. Absolutely right, Dev. Bang on. Bless you, brother. We are not the silent majority anymore. We are the minority. The majority, should I say. We certainly are impacting everybody. I mean, we've just had some people over for lunch, and she was saying to me, she said, because I work together with this guy, and she said he went down the shop the other night, went to the kebab shop, wouldn't wear a mask. He said, "There's one in the car." He said, "I'm not wearing that." He said, "This is all nonsense." So there are a lot of people out there now that are starting to figure all this out and say, you know, what's going on here? Way up So it's good. It's good that everyone's now paying attention, and long live all these great people that have decided that they're not going to be starved anymore. Simon Bean, what a great man. MBE, beautiful, beautiful soul. In his looks like he's got his colours on there from Iraq. Maybe they're the foreign colours, aren't they? When you go and fight in the deserts, you don't want to stand out. You want to blend in with the sand and that. I think with Graham and yourself and Durf, we could all do it. Yeah. Well, mate, listen. Yeah. I promise you, as God is my witness, we will take our country back. We're gonna. It's an inevitability. Now, I don't want to harm any one of my public servants, not in any shape or form. I need to bring them to the light. I need to bring all public servants over to the light. Yeah, and we just need to bring back the decency, the balance, the respect, the honour, the freedom of liberty, the freedom of expression, the freedom of life, the right to own a home, the right to own a car, the right to own property. That's what we're going to bring back. We're going to end this tyranny. They got nowhere to run now. They got nowhere to run. These judges, these council workers got nowhere to run. There's too many of us. But make me clear on this, ladies and gentlemen. I do not wish any harm on these people. For all the atrocities that they've done, no harm. We need to get them back on side. We need to shine on them so much light to them to realise what they're doing to us, that they've got no choice to see the error of their ways, because they have been very erroneous to this country. Dave, you and Graham have got the fire in my belly. Let's do this. Yes, Trevor. A friend came to see me. Yes. Are you getting an echo off of this, by the way? Shall I turn this off, or is it all right? That's why we have to shout louder, Trevor. Yes, I'm a very strong soul, ladies and gentlemen. And any peace officers, anyone in MI6 ever tunes into my stuff, let me tell you, if you're on the good side, we need you. We need you. We need your assistance. We are going to do this. Trust me, we are going to do this. We are going to take back our country. And it depends on what side of history you want to be seen on. Do you want to be seen on as one of the oppressors? Do you want to be seen as someone that did loads of badness? Or do you actually want to now stand up and be counted and come across to the light side and say, I am not going to violate people anymore. I am not going to smash them with my cuffs with that and this because they haven't got a piece of paper. Now is the time for you to stand up and say, we are not prepared to do this no more. Tell your bosses in your organisations, you will not be smashing anyone's head up against a train window anymore. You will not be coshing them with cuffs. You will not be smashing them with mace spray if they're just going about their lawful business. You leave them the fuck alone. It's time for you to stand up, ladies and gentlemen, in your uniforms. We respect you. You respect us. Respect is earned and not given. Do you understand? The respect is earned and not given. Just because you're uniform on doesn't mean to say that respect has to be automatically given to you. You earn it like everyone else of us earn it. The ones that are out there, we're decent people. I'm a decent individual. I can't stand bullies. It hurts me immensely. And look how the police just went through this crowd here. Look at all these beautiful crowds, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that fantastic?
When are we going to take them out? When are we going to set up our own social services to protect our own children?
Yes. Now.
Losing children because you've got post-traumatic stress. So many parents, not all veterans, have been into
This lady's obviously been a victim of abuse. God bless her.
The children get removed from the parents and one of these violators, these abusers, and it goes through the family court. The family court should not be dealing with criminal cases. If you've been accused of a criminal assault on a child, or a rape, or anything, abuse of a child, you should be hearing a criminal court first.
Amen.
And if you found guilty, then
Amen. Amen. Bless her heart, eh? So many brave people now standing up. It's encouraging. I'm really encouraged by what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen.
These parents
Thinking about going to the big one next week, Dave, if you fancy it. So, where do I stand with all this protesting and stuff now? I've done it for years. I've been on marches, I've been on demos, freezing cold, I've had lovely days out, red hot sunshine. March 2019 was fantastic for me. Let me come out of that now. You can all see what's going on there, ladies and gentlemen. Massive, massive patriots are turning out today. I just had to come and share it. I had to come in and share it. And so you guys have got the links in the chat room. And bless you all, you know. But for protesting for me and demonstrations, they don't work. They don't work. You need to be proactive now. There's so much going on in this country. Look, 1 million people turned out to protest about the Iraq war. Tony Blair and his cabinet took this country, which we all bolstered, which we all agreed with because we let it happen. We let them start a war in the Middle East that will never end. And this is why the system goes hard now for people's cars, houses, their kids, because they need to keep this gig going. Well, we just haven't got the resources to support that. It is Lucifer versus Jesus. You best believe it. You best believe we are deep in a spiritual war. But I know I'm on the side that wins. I know I'm on the side that stands victorious, righteousness. I'm not interested in this dark system. I really am not. So until such time as the people say, let's go and do this, let's in one foul swoop sort this mess out. It's so simple. You can write it on the back of an envelope. You take back the biggest public building in your country and you stand the people down that are doing the evil. And that's it. It ends there. All the courts stop doing what they do. The police stop doing what they do because you stood them down, because you was brave enough to stand up. You was brave enough. Trust me, there's many coppers sat home watching my stuff right now saying, we want the people to do this. They're not happy with what they're doing. Most of these coppers are very, very unhappy with the orders that they follow. But they follow them nonetheless, which makes them complicit in their crimes because they don't use discretionary power anymore. An officer, a constable, was always given discretionary power to exercise in discretion, no more. Now they do all sorts of nefarious stuff. We need to take back control. And the only way to take back control is to take back control. And that is to be brave. There'll be no violence involved. There'll be no one losing their lives. This is a day out, hundreds of thousands of people, and we go and do what we have to do. And I'll be up the front there, ladies and gentlemen, with all my good souls and buddies. We go as one. Where we go one, we go all. Don't you want that for your future generations? Don't you want that for your grandchildren? Don't you want it for yourself? That's the big question. Just thought might get some good vids and possibly speak with the Rosses or capture police acting out their oaths. They don't care. They've lost it. They've really, really lost it. And I'd be careful. We need to be orchestrated. We need to stop wasting our energy. We need to do this properly. We need to actually formulate, come together as a people of our country, and we need to do the things that make our bellies turn inside out. But don't walk in fear, walk in faith. Walk in that Christ consciousness. And we can do this. I never thought in my life that I'd be sat here talking to all of you people at this time and place in history saying these things. Never ever did I ever think that my life would lead me down this path. But I don't like bullies. Especially don't like cowards. I don't like people that beat women up. I don't like people that steal children. The amount of people, the kids that are being stolen from school, from parents right now by the hands of the police is disgusting. I never thought I'd live in a country where I had to witness that going on, to be fair. It sickens me to my stomach. So, we're at crossroads. What do we do? Simple. The remedy is so simple. We just all need to have a little bit of bravery, a bit of courage. We have to have our back spines placed back into our bodies and stop being jelly bellies. And we need to all come together under one consciousness, Christ consciousness. We need to go and stand down our politicians and give them an ultimatum and tell them, you work in the light, you leave that darkness stuff behind. Get back to that biblical book. Get back and work from that book. If they don't, then they come out. We have the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I advocate to you, we have millions and millions and millions of people. Isn't it not time to shine the light? Is it not time to end this darkness? Sarah Harvey, I'm scared to send my girls back to school now. I've just said to the friends that have come, if your kid goes back to school and they get a thermometer shoved in their face and they test positive for a temperature spike, then they're on a bus. They're off to a quarantine centre. Surely not. That had never happened. I went, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, no, that's conspiracy. We'll wait and see. Wait and see. See what happens. How many people have dreamed of a time where people took back control? We're in that time now. The dream can become reality. We're going to make it reality, Durf. We're going to make it happen. We need to make it happen. Graham's trying his hardest. Graham's been on his YouTube channel now for a couple of years. And bless him, he's at 20,000 subscribers. That man's not messing around anymore. Whether my channel grows in that way, I don't know. I don't really care. What I care about is my people. What I care about is my country. What I care about is the futures for people and for us as a nation. That's what I care about. That is my only care. I don't care about myself. I care about others. I care about all of us. I care about how we're all being treated, how we're all being subverted. We are the winning and God has already won. Amen, brother. Amen. So, things to ponder on, ladies and gentlemen. Things to ponder on. But that's the only way you're going to take back control of this country. You need to stand the boys and girls down with machine guns. You need to get the levels of tyranny removed. And the reverberation felt around this country and the world. You will be known as the generation that fought for freedom. You'll be known as the generation that stood tall throughout all adversity, for as much as these evil people could throw at us. You stood tall and you took back control. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, these times are coming. Make no mistake, my soul has seen the outcome. We are going to win. We are winning. We win every single day. Why? Because we are righteous, we are proper, we are fair, peace-loving people. But the people that run our country are not. They give the illusion that they are, that they're the pillars of society. And if these people you want to deem as the pillars of society with what they get up to, if that's what you want, that's what you'll inherit. I don't. I find them repugnant. I find the stealing of a child from a loving mother and father repugnant. I find it satanic. I find it devilish. Child stays with the mother and father. No abuse. No child gets removed. It's disgusting what the system gets up to, and shame on them. And they're all going to go and burn in a lake of fire, let me tell you. Is there anything I can do with regards to my daughter's school to prevent testing without my consent? Yeah, put on my notice. Or don't let your child go back to school. Because the minute you let them walk through them gates, you've given consent. It's a free will universe. The minute they walk through them gates, bosh. Now, if my children were young again, no, they wouldn't be going back to mainstream. No, I don't think so. They would not be going nowhere near a mainstream school. We're seeing things. Social services are going to come around and pay you a visit. What's that? The SS? Wonderful. The SS are going to come around and pay us a visit. Aren't we lucky? I know there's good people in the system. There's got to be. There has to be. There has to be some good souls in the system. Stand up. Be proud of yourselves. Take back control. Oh, my telly's playing up. I think my telly's going to bust. Oh, it's come back on. It's been off for 10 minutes. I don't know what that's all about. My TV's had a... it's getting old, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 4 bars up the end of him. My plasma screen is dying, but it's on the wall until he goes completely black. Those people who have the children at school, you can home teach. Yeah, mate, listen. Yeah, we can do this. We really, really, really can do this. How many people have dreamed of a time where people took back control? We're that type. Yeah, it's Durfee. We're actually there right now. So, up and down and around this country today, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of people out there making themselves known. The voices are being heard now. And that's the light shining on the darkness, ladies and gentlemen. And if I was the police and that right now, I should be sitting there thinking, oh, they're rising. They're starting to understand what's going on. We need to change our ways because we're going to get caught up in a shitstorm. And the police, you are going to get caught up in a shitstorm if you're not careful. Because one thing about the people of my country and these islands, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, is once we figure out what's going on, and we don't like what's going on, we're the most ferocious thing you'll ever see. You think you can make out violence. You ain't never seen nothing like a man that's protecting his child and a family that all come together under the feathers. I hope it don't go down that road. But you wouldn't even stand a chance. A mother that you've just taken their children off, you want to see her scorned. You want to see the things she's going to do to you. But we're also isolated and alienated. Come together. Once we all come together, we can do so much. I don't advocate violence. I've got no time for violence. I'd protect my own life. I really would. And I'd protect all my family's lives as well. And I'd protect someone that was in my company. I would. For all these police beating everybody up now and taking children, I feel sorry for you. I feel sick in my stomach. You make me feel sick in my gut that I have to share my country with you. That I have to witness you stealing children. Did you sign up for that? Is that what you signed up to do? Did you really sign up to go around and steal children without questioning what you're doing? Did you really use violence and force to take children from a loving mother's and a loving father's arms without due process of law? You're sick, you're twisted, and you're violating all of us. So there was a video before I disappeared the other day of an Australian man, 26 minutes long. He's had his balls busted. Oh, you're an idiot. I wish that cop had smashed you up. I wish you'd have got coronavirus and died. These are the comments. And I said, guys, that man has stood up for your own, not only his freedom, because freedom's more than a 7-letter word to me. Freedom is freedom, right? I said he stood up for all your rights. And all you want to do is take the mickey out of him. I said, one day, you'll be glad he did what he did. You'll be glad. Them coppers would have gone home and thought about what that man did that day. And how true and how he stood to his word. And what a powerful individual he was for standing up. Sure, they're going to smash your windscreen and all that. That makes them cowards. They're bullies. They're just cowards. We're living in fear. Shouldn't live in fear. These public servants should be only there to ever help you out when you need them. They should never be there enforcing their will and wish on you. Never. Never, ever, ever. So, ladies and gentlemen, lots going on today. Thanks for tuning in. It's lovely to see you. When we all decide to come together, stand as one, where we go one, we go all, you'll see a different side of me. But until that day, we continue to do these broadcasts in the vain attempt that I can reach many households and many hearts. I love you all. Remember that.